war-ravaged Manila, the first Pacific War crimes trial continues. Spectators are searched as General Yamashita arrives. The former Japanese commander in the Philippines is charged with responsibility for the wholesale rape and murder committed by his forces in Manila. This is the first time a military man has been brought to the bar of justice to answer for atrocities committed by his men. Presiding Judge Major General R B Reynolds opens the session.
And we'll proceed with the trial of the United States versus General Tomoyuki Yamashita.
The Army prosecutor brings witness after witness to document the orgy of mutilation and torture during the enemy's retreat from the city. A 10-year-old Filipino girl tells of her experience with the enemy.
And what did they do there?
They bayoneted me.
Well, show the commission where they bayoneted you.
Bayonet.
Anywhere else?
Yes.
Where?
The back.
How many times in the back?
3 times.
Next, a Manila businessman, Fransisco Lopez, gives his horrifying testimony, parts of which cannot even be repeated here.
And then we saw them pour gasoline all over that barricade, and we smelled the smell of gasoline right over us too in the building. And in a matter of a few minutes, they started putting fire to all that, and the fire started all around us. While these other fellows were out with these Japanese were out facing us with their guns pointed at us. Naturally, with 1,500 people there approximately, there was a big commotion. Women and the kids lost their heads. They started screaming, yelling, "Tomadachi, Tomadachi."
What does that mean?
Friends, we are friends. We tried to explain we were friends. We were not enemies. We were non-combatants. We were civilians. And then when we saw what was coming to us, somebody, I can't remember now who, decided that maybe we could move them by having the women, so many of them had small kids who were still suckling, go out and show them. Naturally, the women volunteered with their little kids, those who had small kids in their arms, to go out. But when they went out over the fire and they knelt before those Japanese soldiers and the officer, what they did is with the bayonet to stick the kids and throw them out. And right there and then, they grabbed most of them by the hair, tore off their clothes, and started to abuse them.
Now that's the women?
The women, yes.
The expressionist Yamashita seems unmoved. Whatever the verdict, Yamashita faces justice under international law.